October 18th, 2020. My name is Thomas Wiggin, and I would like to discuss with you why you should not go over to people's houses uninvited, and the consequences of that happening. Now, it's understandable to keep your relationships, but it's also understandable that you want to respect that. Now, number one, it's polite. It's rude to come over to people's houses uninvited, whether you're a family member or a friend. Number two, it's also illegal, because you are one of those reasons, right? Burglary or trespassing. Number three, it's also scary. Because what if you are a danger to them? And believe me, if you ever go to that limit, it is scary. It doesn't matter whether it's family, your friends, you ask before you go over to their place residency area. I can care less as to whether it's really serious, but do you want me to tell you this? Saying this, I am your mother, I am your father. No. I am dying. No. And don't buy it. That's not a good excuse. That is no excuse to go over to anyone's houses, to your son or your daughter's house, without asking them in advance. Don't make plans to invite yourself, or it's rude, because it's rude and illegal. Selfish too. Well, selfish falls under illegal and rude, but generally, it's not just illegal, it's a sin against God. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. If you love your neighbor, you will respect their wishes, respect their boundaries, and acknowledge the fact that if they say no, just respect them. Don't be insisting for a problem. Do not make them go to the point where they have to put in a restraining order. Don't make the parents have to go into the limit of putting a restraining order. Don't make the parents put a lawsuit. Don't make them either file charges or worst of all, call you out. Don't make them call you out on YouTube as well. Please, it's not worth it. If you are on that point, you are on your own. And you better hope that someone will be able to help you. You understand that it's against the law, and it's trespassing in general. I can care less if it's an issue with a friend that needs to be resolved. I can care less whether you need either for someone to talk to. It is still against the law. It has been, and it always will be against the law unless you ask someone to come over to your house, or if you ask your friend or your family member to come over to their house. That is still against the law to do it uninvitedly, period. So now you understand my reason why it's better to ask before you go over to people's houses. You just send them you can call them, you can message them, hey, I'd like to come over to your house, or you can email them, but still say this, hey, I'd like to come over to your house and visit you. Are you okay with that? If they say no, respect that, please. Don't put yourself in a position where you have to be embarrassed as to what's going to happen next. Because as the worst of it, let me say this. If you do it often, coming over to people's houses, and do they ask you not to, let me say this. If you keep doing this, it's going to cost you. And you know something? You will be in grounds of trespassing. And you will be sent to jail for trespassing. Believe that. You better hope you're not at that point, because if you are, well, you're on your own. So trust me, don't go there. I don't care if it's family members. I don't care if it's friends. And I don't care if it's next door neighbors or your dream crush. Hush, whoever that you have a crush on, I suggest you stay away from the houses or the place of residency. I don't care whether they like you or you like them. You stay away from their houses, unless they ask you to come over, or if they invite you to a certain event, like a party. Because I promise you, you're going to regret. You're not just going to be losing. You're not sinning against God, but you will lose. You will have a hard time keeping relationships. You will have a hard time keeping relationships. People are going to see you as hostile, and some people are going to see you like a creep. And you know something? Because I'm a guy, even if you come over to people's houses uninvited, like let's say you come over to my house uninvited, unless it's a family, if it's someone that I don't know and that comes over to my house uninvited, I'm doing it on purpose. I get to see you as hostile, and I get to see you as a creep. Alright, so please take this seriously. Please like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Please ask me questions about what I discussed here, and have a good night.